What's up, YouTube? Being back again, getting the live stream up and rolling. Alrighty. Hope everyone's having a good Saturday. Be breaking 99 Bowman Series 1 tonight and 23-24 Synergy Hockey. Getting everything ready to go. Grab me a drink here before we get started. See anybody on the or anybody's watching yet? I don't think I have anything to open for a pre-break. Let's open some of this. We'll open some packs of this till we to time. I had this box on the shelf forever. The old Seinfeld box. Everybody remembers this box was sitting on the refrigerator in the Seinfeld episodes. 1990 Donruss. This is just personal rip, guys. This box is pretty beat up. Nothing really to look for in it, but we'll use it as a time filler. I got on here a few minutes early today. It's dirty. Plastic is dirty. Hopefully the cards inside are all right. What's up, Brad? But I'll just open a few of these till we get to 9 o'clock just to kill some time. Nothing exciting in them, but something to do. And my camera's centered up here. My kids are cooking, getting ready for Easter tomorrow. So happy Easter to everyone. Nothing exciting in 90 Donruss though. But maybe we'll pull a King Griffey Jr. or something. Oh, we'll get the Cubs, even though that one's off center. Lancaster, Galarraga, Tommy Green, Harold Reynolds, Joe Carter. This is probably one of the worst sets made. Castillo, Kevin Pat, Jeff Parrott, Dave Righetti, Tim Leary, good old George Bell, Wally Joyner, Kevin Mitchell. That was a good card to get back today. Todd Zeal, rated rookie, Mike Witt, and Jimmy Key. Not too much going on in there. Open another pack here. I think this and 91 Donruss were probably about the worst Donruss sets. But at least Donruss, 91 Donruss, at least it has a chance for an elite. You don't have that chance. Gary Redus with these. I'll take the Nolan if we find one. Dave Anderson, Rick Mailer, Mike Scioscia. There's a Cal Ripken. Junior All-Star, Darnell Coles, Melito Perez, Checky List, Marquis Grissom rated rookie. That was a decent card back in the day. Diamond Kings checklist, Greg Gagne, Jose Canseco, Terry Kennedy, Dave Clark, and Marty Clary. That was actually a good pack back in the day. If you see the 2024 Prism Blaster in the background, that will be the giveaway for the month. What's up, Paul? And instead of doing the giveaways with the dice roll during the live streams, just everyone that buys a spot gets entered in, and the more spots you buy, the better your chance is of winning. Had someone recommend that, and I think it's a really good idea. So, prize for the month is this 2024 Prism Football Blaster. Danny Tartable. And all you got to do is buy a spot to be entered. Kevin McReynolds, Brian Smith, Bobby Bowe, Bobby Witt, Kevin Bass, Chris Sabo, Hubie Brooks. There's a Kurt Wilkerson. I'll say that for my. I don't know if I have that Cubs team set or not. I'm still going through my cards. Mike McFarland, Dave West, Dave Parker. He's a Hall of Famer now. Do you? Lombardi, Dawson. Did you sort out all the commas and inks and all that stuff? Like trading card database does, because I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm not listing these on there. I'm not doing all the variations. That stuff's crazy. I'm not looking at a card with a magnifier looking for a period, all that junk. I know some guys are building the master set or whatever, and it's like 1,000 cards or something crazy. Charlie O'Brien, Tom Gordon, Greg Swindell, MVP. At least you got him in order. Sweet Lou Whitaker, Chili Davis. I believe he'll get in the Hall of Fame one day. Lou Whitaker, Jerry Reed, Kurt Young. There's a Dwight Smith, the Cubbies pile. Tim Burke, Jeff Houston, Sean Dunston for the Cubby pile. Rick Reed, Kevin Ritz, Ricky Henderson, Mike Kingery, and Steve Rosenberg. Yeah, I know on TCDB they have that period with the ink and the commas and I don't know what all. I just refuse to list those cards on there because I'm not looking for all of it. I wish they had the option where you didn't have to put the variation. You just could put the card because then maybe I would list it to trade, but excuse me. I'm not doing it otherwise. I don't even like my Cubs team set. I just want one of each card. I don't want all the variations. So let's get a few more packs out. These will probably be our pre-rip until I open this box. 90 Don Rizzle. I remember we used to get these for like $5 a box. People paying $20 and $30 a box for these now. And I'm like, why? And this one's like stuck. Wes Chandler. Oh, really? I didn't know you had that, Paul. That played with the Phillies. Wasn't he a Philly? Smoltzy. Mel Hall. Jeff Parrott. Already seen him once. Roberto Kelly. Danny Jackson. Pat Borders. And I understand it, like if you PC a player like Fred McGriff, I might would try to get it. Oh, that's cool. Fred McGriff, I might would try to get all the variations eventually, or whoever I was going to PC during that time period. I've not been taking the Fred McGriff PC very seriously lately. There's a Barry Bonds. My man Oral. Um, oh, he grew up near you. What was I saying? I don't know now. Lost my train of thought, which don't take much. Fred McGriff. Yeah, I'd save any Fred McGriff support. I used to hoard Fred McGriff's card when I collected them. I had like 688 Donruss and stuff like that. I had like 600 plus copies of his card. And it was fun. It was just kind of fun. Oh yeah, Tony Gwynn. But I don't know. I just really can't get into the PC thing and like I used to be. Um, I've not even been buying that many Hella books lately because the price kind of went up. Thrill, Greg Gagne, Dave Henderson, Lesson Jova, huh? Ernest Riles. I didn't know that. I got dangerous last night, Polly. I went on Whatnot. Oh God, I shouldn't have went on Whatnot. Larry Walker. I bought way too many cards. Kevin Mitchell, John Cerruti, Bill Doran. I ain't even gonna tell you how many cards I bought. This guy had a ton of Cubs. Bought some other cards. I just, in the grand scheme of things, I probably didn't do that bad on what I bought, but man, I bought a lot, and I really shouldn't have. But it was good deals. I was getting cards for $1, and I got up to my free shipping mark of like spending $8 for shipping, and I don't know. I just they kept having stuff I wanted, so I kept buying. So yeah, we'll see how that goes when I get it because I you go so fast you don't even remember half what you bought. But I bought some stuff to flip and I bought some stuff to keep for me. So I hope the stuff I bought to flip will help reduce the price of what I have in my keepers. John Franco, if that makes any sense. Checklist. Domingo Ramos for the Cubs. Jeff Montgomery. I'd love to make a Cubs team set, but like I said, I may already have it. Mark Guthrie. Tom Lawless. I used to have it, and I don't know if I kept it in the part of my collection I didn't sell. There's Rhino. That's a cool one. Sergio Valdez. Jim Gantner. Uh-oh. I'm putting stars on the I'm putting regular cards on the star pile. Not paying attention. Long gone. Yeah, we need that. That would be nice. I don't know if it's worth much anything. There's a Bo Jackson. Alvin Davis, MVP. John Franco. There's a one gone variation. Is it in this set or 91? Might be in 91 that his picture's flipped or something. Something like that, isn't it? Is that what y'all are talking about? Wasn't that in 91? Is that 91 or 90? I want to think it's 91. I do have a couple boxes of 91 that I intend on ripping looking for an elite. It's really all I want out of it. Maybe the Cubs set. It's in, yeah, I know it's in the 90s, but I couldn't remember. Maybe it is 90. I couldn't remember if it's 90 or 91. Yeah, there is an error variation, error, whatever you want to call it. Been saving puzzles lately. I may, if I ever get this office done, there's another Lancaster. I may. put a couple of those together and frame them, hang them up like Harkey, Cubs, Randy Kramer, Mike Henneman, Mike Blowers, Jimmy Harris, Ozzie Gideon, Rick Leach, Lloyd Mosby, Mike Fitzgerald, Kevin Mitchell, Alex Sanchez, rated rookie, Pete Incavilla, Barry Lyons. We still got about 9 minutes. All right, let's get a few more packs here. Four more here. Let's see if we get anything. Like I said, not much to expect in these. This was a pretty bad set. Got the Carl Yastrzemski puzzle. Bo Jackson on the back, which sucks. It'll have wax all over it. The methods of I can't even see it. I'm gonna have to mess with that and get me a pair of hose and see if I can remove that. I'm gonna save that for that test. Oh, you're saying we can start early before Mike gets in? Oh man, Kevin McReynolds, Nelson Santovina, Pedro Guerrero. Why's a big old chunk of gold on that necklace? That's $5,000 worth of gold now. Gino Petrelli, Kevin Bass, Rolando Rumas, Checklist, Mitch Webster. There's George Brett, Gary Gaetti. There's another Dave Parker, Steve Lombardozzi, another Andre Dawson, Dale Murphy. I'd like to have his error card from Upper Deck. That's one I would like to have. The reverse negative. That will be a cool one to get. Just opening some Don Russ to kill a few minutes before 9 o'clock hits. Rick Swindell again. John Smiley. Don Russ always picks some Diamond Kings that really made me had to question their thinking. Gary Eve on the Braves. Brian Holman. Dave Stewart. There's a Rick Sutcliffe for the Cubs pile. Tim Burke. Jeff Houston. Damon Berryfield for the Cubs pile. Jose Lind. Matt Noakes. Who hoarded Matt Noakes back in the day? Walt Weiss. He was a big prospect. Mike Kingery. Matt Noakes. I remember a kid on my bus had bought like a block of 100 of them. A lot of them, like 100 of his 88 tops. Back in the day, he thought he was going to be the next big thing. He was a Tigers fan. I mean, he did play for a few years, but he never really broke through. Was a huge star. I mean, his packs are sealed tight. Frank Williams, Jeff Musselman, Maldonado, Terry Brose, Joey Bell, Albert, don't call me Joey, Ed Whitson, Kenny Rogers, Juan Behringer, Harold Baines, questionable Hall of Famer, Mike Marshall. There's a Mike Bialecki. There's the Bart Giamatti, Tom Hickey, Pagnozzi, and another Barry Bonds, and that was wax stained. I'm gonna set it up here. I'm gonna see if I can get the wax off of them later, just for. I'm gonna open this one last pack, and then we'll get set up. Baseball is actually first tonight. Mike Morgan, Bo Diaz, Mike Sosha, another Cal Ripken All Star, Darnell Coles, Dave Gallagher, Rafael Palmerio. There's a Robin Ventura rated rookie. Brian Harper, Pete Harnish, Ernest Riles, Jerry Brown, Tom Glavine, Danny Tartable, and Xavier Hernandez. That's cool, Paul. I know you're not as into the baseball, so let's move this pile of stuff. Got a little stack of Cubs there. Maybe I'll get a few for the team set. What's up, Mike? We've been ripping some 1990 genres. Pure excitement. Pre-rip. I got a box of that I've been wanting to work through. All right. Both of these were I set these aside, the Bonds and the Jackson. They both got wax. They were the back cards. And we'll see if the pantyhose trick or whatever will work on them. Yeah, or whatever. I've seen people use nylon hose or whatever to get the wax off. I mean, I know they're not really worth anything anyhow, but do it just for the fun of it. So, break number 143, 1999 Bowman, 27-year-old box. I wonder if Top still sends right beside this $125 guarantee. I sincerely doubt it. I hope they're not bricked. I'm not usually had Bowman be bricked, so but we'll see. Hopefully not. Let's see. Nah, they don't feel brick, dude. For at least this first pack doesn't. I didn't hear no crunch, so hopefully we're good. All right. Good luck, everyone. Hopefully we get something good. Been a while since I've opened any of these. One Encarnacion. A little sticky, but not too bad. Mario Encarnacion. Ryan Glenn, the foil, I'll have to lean them forward to see who it is. Phil Norton for the Cubs. There's a Smoltz. John Smoltz for the Braves. This is a Lou. Jeff Urban. Arturo McDowell. Gil Mechie. I guess this is the international or whatever. Oh, there's a checklist in there. Mike Lincoln. Not really the greatest one for the Twins, but it's one of the. They're called internationals. Oh, again, guys, this month, somebody gave me a great idea in the group. This will be the giveaway for April. You're already entered if you're in this break, the hockey break. Every spot you buy gets you an entry into the break. That way, everybody gets a chance to get into the break, whether you get your dice rolled or not. We just won't worry with the dice roll. So, what I'll do is I'll take all the claim lists and put them in one big list. I'll take my name out, of course, because I'm not going to be in the giveaway. End of the month, we'll randomize it. And what's up, Steven? This will be the giveaway. So all you got to do to enter the giveaway for the blaster box, this is the giveaway for April, is to buy a spot in a break. So that's all you have to do. So hopefully that explains everything. Hope you're well, Steven. We're only one pack deep, so you're not missed anything other than a John Smoltz. Brent Rutler for the Cardinals. Ryan Mills for the Twins. Somebody stuck him, though. Natima Nudun Jigba. Wow. For the Orioles. Don't remember him. Christian Guzman for the Twins. Mark Kotze for the Marlins. Paul O'Neill for the Yankees. Larry Walker. He's a Hall of Famer. Andrew Jones. He's a Hall of Famer. Ben Grieve for the A's. And we got Kurt Schilling on the. Are they called internationals? I can't ever remember. I got the CD in the background, and they kind of got a foil look to them. Probably not going to. I think I'm going to make piles and sleeve up after this. I didn't put Ben Grieve in the Hall of Fame pile. I put Andrew Jones and Larry Walker. Ben Grieve's over here in the common pile. All right, because we need to not take forever opening these. I'll sleeve them up later. There's a checklist card. Chuck Abbott with the Angels. Danny Klassen with the Diamondbacks. Got something coming up. Chris Knox, the A's. Ricky Leedy with the Yankees. What? Dude, Ryan Bradley on card autograph. Wow. I know I don't remember Ryan Bradley, but Yankee spot got the autograph. Well, still, you got the autograph. Of course, those aren't numbered or anything. Ryan Bradley on card. I wasn't even thinking about autographs for the Yankees. There we go. Todd Walker for the Twins. Sean Spencer for the Mariners. Yes, sir. Mike Frank for the Reds. Terrence Long for the Mets. And Matt Williams for the International for, I believe that's Diamondbacks. Agreed. Alan. What's up, Alan? Dan Reichert for the Royals. For the D-backs, we got Jason Conti. Onan Masaoka for the Dodgers. David Risky for the Indians. Darnell Stinson for the Red Sox. Manny Ramirez for the Indians. Tony Torgado for the Giants. Caesar King for the Rangers. Omari Garcia for the Fish. Jock Jones for the Twins on the International. Another, it's like there's one of these in every pack. If so, looks like that's the back of the pack. Luis Rivera, the Braves. Vernon Wells, Blue Jays, decent player. Andy Abad, Red Sox. Chuck Knobloch, Yankees. Mark McGuire, I'll put that in the better player pile. Eric Young, Dodgers. Pat Hinkin, Toronto. Chad Hermanson, Pirates. Shane Reynolds, Astros. And Ryan Glenn, International for the Rangers. Half of these are not bricked at all. So far, so good. Nick Johnson for the Yankees. Roosevelt Brown for the Cubs. Ryan Bradley for the Yankees. Yeah, I'll try to throw one in everybody's that I can. Damaso Martz for the Mariners. Mark Quinn for the Royals. Chris Jones for the Giants should be enough for everybody to get one, hopefully. Barry Bonds for the Giants. Jason Grilly for the Giants. Pedro Martinez for the Red Sox. Scott Hunter for the Mets. Troy Cameron for the Braves. Ben Petrick for the Rockies. Victor Valencia for the Yankees. Jeff Cirillo for the Brewers. Trevor Hoffman for the Padres. Derek Bell for the Astros. Chuck Finley for the Angels. Russ Branyan for the Indians. Matt Williams for the D-backs. And Chad Hermanson International for the Pirates. Brad, I think it's Penny for the D-backs. Nate Carino for the Tigers. Wade Miller for the Astros. Oh, something shiny coming up. Oh, cool. Scott Williamson for the Reds and late bloomers. Andy Pettit. Look at that. The Yankees. This is a wow. That is one. Man, they knew how to make cards in the late 90s, man. That is Shine City, dude. Man, that just pops. Late bloomers, Andy Pettit. I know that's an insert. I don't remember the odds. LB5. But man, look at the shine on that one, even in a top loader. That's like a refractor, better than a refractor, man. Nice. It's a checklist. Matt Clement, Padres. Kerry Wood, Cubs. Julio Ramirez, Marlins. Greg Maddux, Braves, and Freddie Garcia, Pirates International. I don't think they were in that late bloomer set. I was looking at the checklist. I think Pettit. It had some like guys that like didn't really take off for a few years. So Rivera might have been in it, but I don't think Jeter was. You might get a Jeter base card, but if that's what you're saying. But Milton Bradley, Expos. Seth Etherton, Angels. Man, these are hard to read. Benny Castillo, Rockies. Trot Nixon. I got you, Mike. I got you. I got what you're saying now. I'm picking up what you're. All right, now there's something coming up here. Trot Nixon, Red Sox, and Scout's Choice, Calvin Pickering. Not the best. I remember his name, but you smell. I'm picking up what you're throwing down. SC13, Calvin Pickering for the Orioles. Andy Bennis, D-backs. Jake Westbrook, Expos. Armando Rios, Giants. Chu Freeman, Rockies. And Adam Everett, Red Sox International. That late bloomers card, that's a sweet freaking. That's got a pop to it. I like it. I'd buy that for $1. Mike Lincoln, Twins. Beltray, Dodgers. Earlier card he is. Jeremy Giambi, Kansas City. Nelson Lara, Miami. Keith Luella, Angels. Brad Fulmer, Expos. Rusty Greer, Rangers. Tony Clark, Tigers. Ruben Rivera, Padres. And a Ricardo Aramboles, International for the Yankees. Probably said that wrong. He's probably a prospect. Never heard of him before. Scott Larton, Astros. Joe Lawrence, Blue Jays. Man, gotta make some money somehow. Manny, Ibar, Cardinals. Raul Mondesi, Dodgers. I believe that's John Olerud, Mets. Kenny Lofton, the Indians. Jason Tyner, Mets. Alex Gonzalez, Marlins. Mike Zywicka, Rangers. And Keith Luala again for the Angels, but this time the International. Halfway. Brian Simmons, Sox. Andy Brown with the Yankees. Jared Sandberg with the Rays. Jock Jones, Twins. Chris Giselle with the Cubs. I don't even remember him. Bobby Higginson, Tigers. Barry Larkin with the Reds. Vaughn Tucker with the Orioles. Bernie with the Yankees. And Jack Cust, International with the D-backs. Let me get a sip of my drink. I can't get over how shiny that freaking card is. Maybe. All right, halfway point. Scott Schoenweiss for the Angels. Paul Hoover for the Devil Rays. Clayton Andrews for Blue Jays. Wes Helms for the Braves. David Cone for the Yankees. Manny Ramirez for the Indians. There's your Mariano for the Yankees. Nate Bump for the Giants. Darren Erstad, the Angels, and Wade Miller, international for the Astros. Ryan Brannon, Phillies. Pat Klein, Cubbies. I think I've had some of these, whether I still do. Ron Belliard, Brewers. Andres Galarraga, the Braves. Glenn Davis, the Dodgers. Ruben Mateo, Rangers. L'Oreal Gonzalez, Rockies. That's a cool picture. Chip Hombres, the Marlins. Alex Ramirez with the Indians. Kevin White, Toronto. Onward we go. The hockey box will not take long. Not a ton of cards in that, but they're all cool cards, is what's good about Synergy in my book. Scott Hunter for the Mets. Kyle Peterson for the Brewers. Jeff Leifer for the Sox. Kit Pello for the Royals. Scott Erickson for the Orioles. John Valentin, Red Sox. Sandy Alomar for the Indians. Mike Mussina for the Orioles. David Justice for the Indians. Unfortunately, this one has a major ding in it. Scott Schoenweiss for the Angels. The bottom's got a major issue there. Well, the pack that way, just want to show it. I forget about Mussina. He's not a Hall of Famer to me. It's probably because he was a Yankee. I just didn't think he was that great. Wasn't he a Yankee at one time? J.M. Gold, Brewers. Mark Osborne, D-backs. Bruce Chin, Braves. Jack Cust, D-backs. Cal Ripken, now that's a Hall of Famer for the Orioles. Ray Durham for the Sox. Pat Burrell for the Phillies. Jack Crescent, Red Sox. Alex Ramirez, Indians. Rick Elder, Orioles. This feels wrong to say Cleveland Indians now. The name's changed. That messes with my head. Daryl Ward, Astros. Cole Leniak, Red Sox. Scott Randall, Rockies. Mike Nanini, Astros. Robert Fick, Tigers. Moises Alou, Astros. Jim Edmonds, Angels. Alex Escobar, Mets. Jeff King, because he's now a Hall of Famer. You're a Hall of Famer. You're a Hall of Famer. Mike Frank for the Reds International. I'd like to see another insert. Coming out here. Nathan Haynes for the A's. Kevin Witt, Blue Jays. Michael Kadire, Twins. Mitch, wow, that's hard to see. Mollusky, Astros. Al Leader, Mets. Todd Walker, Twins. Gary Sheffield, Dodgers. He'll probably be a Hall of Famer one day. Juan Mello, San Diego. David Justice, he was good for a while. There's a Hall of Famer international, Larry Walker. The Guardians is just it's just weird to me, but when I say it for the new stuff, it just I don't know, it messes with my head. What's up, Dave, by the way? Matt LaCroix, Twins. Michael Barrett, Expos. Justin Bowles, A's. Mark Grace for the Cubs. Ricardo Aramboles for the Yankees. Eric Vallant, Phillies. Darnell McDonald, Orioles. Jason LaRue, Reds. Mike Zawicka, Rangers. And a Vladdy Guerrero, Papa Guerrero for the Expo International. There we go. It's a good one for the Expos. Gary Sheffield learned not to take drugs from his uncle, Darryl Strawberry. Wasn't his uncle Darryl Strawberry? Darryl Strawberry taught him not to take drugs back in the day. Don't you know that? He didn't take no steroid. Rod Barajas. Oh, something shiny again. From the D-backs. Kevin Barker, Brewers. So I was hoping to see another insert. It's shiny. Chris George, Royals. Matt Birch, Royals. Here we go. I believe it's another late bloomers. Mark Grace. I can hear it now. For the Cubbies, I do not have that card. And that is sweet. That is a sweet looking card. That's awesome looking card, man. Just that light effect. You thought the Mark Grace was coming up or a late bloomer? Me and Mark Grace are both from Winston-Salem, North Carolina. Nice. There's the checklist. Jorge Posada, Yankees. Jason Kendall, Pirates. Jose Cruz Jr. I've thought about it, but I'm kind of a Cubs collector, so I kind of feel like I collect all this stuff anyway. Blue Jays, Darren Erstad, Angels, and Kenny Lofton, International. There's another guy from Winston-Salem. I probably should collect him. He didn't play that long, though. I think he started playing about 2012 or 13. His name slips me right now. It's Dustin something. I think he played for Seattle. Odalis Perez, Billy Cook, Toronto. No. Jarrett Wright, Indians. There is another insert coming up. Ray Linkford, I think it's a scout's choice. Yep. Ryan Anderson for the Mariners. The scouts weren't doing too hot on their choices. Brian Hunter for the Tigers. Yeah. Joe Fontenot, Marlins. Aramis Ramirez for the Pirates. Chu Freeman for the Rockies. And Orlando Hernandez. There you go, Mikey. International. You done good on this box. El Duque. They did play the Yankees, so that means El Duque. Dario is from Winston-Salem. Hell yeah. 3 packs left. I'd take a Dario dog right now. Take me 2 hot dogs all the way. Chili slaw, mustard, some of their fries. God, that's the best hot dog ever. Carlos Febles, Kansas City. Doug Minkowicz, Twins. Ramon Hernandez, A's. Jason Delario, White Sox. Todd Sears, Rockies. Andy Venice, D-backs. Vladdy Guerrero, Papa Guerrero for the Expos. Somebody stuck him. Put Papa Guerrero over there. John Curtis, Red Sox. Man, these are, like I said, just Shaw. You have to get the light to hit them just right. Andres Galarraga, International for the Braves. Got 2 packs left. Will we get another insert? Did get 4 inserts, I guess, and an auto. So for the price of this box, that wasn't too bad. Roy Halladay, there we go. Blue Jays, Jeff Yoder, excuse me, for the Cubbies. Jason Dewey for the Angels. There we go. There's a Griffey for the Mariner spot. Octavio Dotel for the Mets. Grant Roberts for the Mets. Ivan Rodriguez for the Rangers. Old Pudge. Josh McKinley for the Expos. Ruben Rivera for the Padres. And Jeff Leafer, international for the Sox. And we got one pack left. Oh man, Nathan's, man. Who cares about that? Man, once you have a Dario hot dog, you forget all about any freaking Nathan's. You can get them at the grocery store. You can't get a Dario dog at the grocery store, man. You just can't. Alex Hernandez, Pirates. I don't know what that means. Matt Belisle, Braves. Gabe Molina, Orioles. Tony Armas Jr., Expos. El Duque, the Yankees. Bobby Higginson, the Tigers. Freddie Garcia, Pirates. Corey Lee, Rangers. Terrence Long, Mets. And last one is Ben Petrick, international for the Rockies. I never heard of those. That must be some Yankee stuff. Sabret? Yeah, it must be some northern stuff. Cheerwine on tap, man. That's right. Who you tell them, Dave? Yeah, we did get a Bonds. I think we got one earlier, but maybe that was from when I was opening them Donruss early. Ivan Rodriguez, King Griffey Jr., Roy Halladay. I'll go to him real quick. Vlad Sr. and Vlad Sr. International. Larry Walker International. Gary Sheffield. Jeff King. Cal Ripken. Mike Messina. Mo Rivera. I think I did, Brad. Don't quote me now. Bernie Williams. Barry Larkin. I may not have. Beltre. Maddox. Hoffman. I forgot I pulled them Barry Bonds in that Donruss box earlier. Yeah, there's Bonds. Martinez. There's your Barry. Mark McGuire. Larry Walker. Andrew Jones, and John Smoltz. The nicer internationals I had to put in this stack. And we also got the Andy Pettit late bloomers and the Ryan Bradley. I've never seen a Bowman auto from this year. I've never seen this design before. For the Yankees, and also for my Cubbies, we got a late bloomers of Mark Grace. So, not a bad box. Oh, and the Scouts choice of Calvin Pickering for the Orioles and Ryan Anderson for Seattle. Again, guys, not doing the dice rolls. Giving away this blaster box of 2024 Panini Prism this month. All you got to do is buy a spot to enter. Somebody recommended that to me. I thought that was a great idea. That way, everybody gets a chance. The more spots you buy, the more chances you get to enter to win that. I kind of had bought that. I was hoping I'd throw some other boxes with it to do a break, and that never happened. So It's going to be a giveaway for this month. Denny won the baseball box for last month, and he wants me to ship it to him. So I'm going to do that. But this is the giveaway for this month, and all you have to do is get a spot. All right, 23-24. Synergy Hockey. Can we pull the long shot? Can we pull the big money? Here we go. Money, money. Yeah, yeah. Haven't opened a box of Synergy in a while. Good luck, everyone. Got the list out here. I appreciate everyone who has participated. English is not working well with me today. Piece of styrofoam in the box. You guys know these boxes are pretty small. Yeah, shut up, Mike. So here we go. Get my thing over here so I can sleeve some cards. Good luck, everyone. Hope you get some heat. Get some good pulls. Here we go. We got something sleeved in here already. It's already sleeved. Jonathan Huberdeau with the Flames. Nice card. You get these cards in hand, they are really nice. Okay. Cast for Greatness. That's a nice hit. Dylan Cousins. And then we got a 2030 Jake Sanderson. That's a nice looking card, too. Synergy. 2 of 18. It's an insert for the Senators. This Cast for Greatness is metal. I don't know why they put it in upside down. It is a metal card, heavy. Dylan Cousins, the Sabres. It's kind of like got a die cut. This is like round there. These are harder to hit if I'm not mistaken. Sabres, Stephen Ballman. I don't know if Steven's in here watching right now. That's not going to go in that top loader. That's a nice hit. Metal card. There he is. Holly, you got a like if you get a card, you're doing good in this really. So Stamkos with the lightning on the red base there. Elias Pettersson, numbered 128 of 599. Was that cranked up for Vancouver? And Paulie, Konechny and Forrester, synergistic duos, numbered I think 561 and 999. So that's a nice one there, Paulie. For your Flyers. This one's numbered. I should probably upload it for. I don't know who got the Canucks. That's you. Nobody ever picks the Canucks. I got the Canucks. That's my card. Yay. Well, yeah, hopefully somebody on TCDB wants it. Got a rookie coming up here. Hugh McKing for Blues. Light up the night to $9.99. Hill McCarr for the Avalanche. Avs goes to Rob Orr. And that's pretty slick looking. Star of the show also for the Avalanche. McKinnon. That's a cool looking card, not numbered. Nice insert there. Shiny stuff. I don't know who that rookie is for the Blues, Dave. Ooh. 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 Wow. Okay. I don't know what that is yet, but okay. Zach Hyman for the Oilers. I'm saving this one for a second. Thrill Rides, Jordan Carew for the Blues. That's freaking sick looking card. Not numbered, but still, that pops. A lot of insert sets in here. All right. This is the one I'm excited about. It is acetate. It's not an auto. I thought it was an auto or something. Dominic Hasek, flammable for the Sabres. I don't know how hard these are to hit. FL6. Might need a thicker top load for that as well because it's plastic and then got card stock. Also for the Sabres, so Steve, you're on a. Let's see if we're going there. Nope, it's not going in there right now. I need a thicker top load for that. That's a cool card, that Hasek. Some cool stuff in here. We might ought to do another box of these sometime. I've always enjoyed these. Like almost every card is at least sleevable in this set to me. So Hasek again. Dang, Steven. That's the base card. And even the base cards are acetate and in regular card stock. So another Hasek. So nice card. Cranked up Matt Duchene. Can't see the number. Man, my glasses. 849 for the Preds. Matt Duchene cranked up. And who got the Rangers? Steve. Steve, you on fire tonight. Synergistic. That's also the 9.99. Adam Fox and the Bread Man. So bam. So your extra team, Steven, was the one of your extra teams was the Rangers. So 3 packs left. What else can we pull? Maybe we get an auto or something crazy. And a Buffalo hot box, that's for sure. Oh, man. This is a base card and it's awesome. The great one. Gretzky for the Kings. Who the heck took the Kings? Alan Hill. Wayne Jetski. There you go, Alan. Nice, great one. Light up the night. Mikko Rantanen for the Avs. I believe that's Rob to 9.99. It's 227. 227. Mikko Rantanen. I believe he had the Colorado Avs. Yeah. Yeah, that's Rob. And I think I had the last Elias Pettersson, so I get a star of the show, Elias Pettersson. Up for trades. I'm having fun with this box, man. For the Ducks, Jackson Lacombe rookie. For the Ducks. For the Panthers. Who got the Panthers? Who got the freaking Panthers? Bobby Kroll. Got a Matthew Tkachuk cranked up. 392, 849. Matthew Chucker. Nice acetate card. Last card of this pack. Jack Hughes. Thrill rides for the Devils. Devils was a random team. Steven. There you go, Steven. Steven's on fire tonight. That is not numbered, but that is a freaking nice looking card. Jack Hughes. Last pack. Best pack. Ooh. Penguins. That's probably Allen. Yep. Super Mario for Allen. There you go, Allen. Just the base, but still a cool freaking card. You're fixing to get one, Mike. You got one right here. Next card up, Mike. Light up the night, Samuel Balduke. Rookie. Light up the night, rookie. Take care of that. It's a rookie. And last card, Rookie Journey. To is that $9.99? For the Preds, $3.99. 265, $3.99. Yaroslav Askarov. Red the Preds. Paulie. Yep, Paul, you got that Askarov. You can trade that booger off. That was a fun box, y'all. I mean, most of the cards, that's what's fun about that box, is like almost everything in that box is good. I mean, like there's only a couple base cards really that you even, and even those aren't horrible. Uh, I'll just do a complete recap here because I'm gonna be sleeving. I'll just sleeve all this stuff. Jackson Lacombe, rookie for the Ducks. Dominic Hasek for the Sabres. Zach Hyman for the Oilers. Yeah, this is a crazy set. Let me see if I can read this name right for David. Hugh? Looks like McGing. Yeah. Rookie for the Blues. I don't know anything about him. Yeah, Stamkos for the Lightning. And then a Huberdeau for the Flames. And then the better stuff, we got the Cast for Greatness, Dylan Cousins. They're not numbered, but they're not the easiest thing to hit for Buffalo. Super Mario for the Penguins. Jack Hughes, Thrill Rides for the Devils. The great one, Wayne Gretzky for the Kings. Dominic Hasek, Flammable. That's an awesome card. Jordan Carew, Thrill Rides for the Blues. Nathan McKinnon, Star of the Show for the Avs. 2030, Jake Sanderson, excuse me, for the Sens. Top loaded stuff, Rookie Journey, Askarov for the Predators, number 399. Got the Bolduc, Light Up the Night rookie. That is numbered, Mike. I'm sorry. It looks like it's 344 to 699. That one's hard to see. Matthew Chucker, 849. The Panthers cranked up. Light Up the Night, Mikko Rantanen to 999 for the Avs. Synergistic Duos to 999s, 222 and 999. Adam Fox and the Bread Man. Matt Duchene for the Preds, 849 cranked up. Cale Makar, Light Up the Night, 999 for Colorado. And Synergistic Duos, Forrester and Konechny, 999. That's 561 for the Flyers. That was a fun box, y'all. You can't hardly beat that. That was like almost every card in them are good. So, thumbs up, thumb down. Do I need to buy some more Synergy? You guys like it? Should be giving this video a thumbs up anyway because it really helps our channel. So smash that like button. Remember, guys, giveaway this month is the 2024. Of course, Steve was like the guy at the box. He did pretty good, man. Sometimes it happens that way. Yeah, guys, appreciate it. Uh, appreciate everybody this week. I'll just go ahead and tell you. Let's do baseball. We're definitely doing Heritage. Yeah, too bad we didn't get the Bedard, but I think it was long odds to get that. So, pre- excuse me. Appreciate everyone. Not sure what I'll do for hockey yet, but we will do 2026 Tops Heritage for baseball next week. Got two choices for hockey. I got to decide what I want to pull there. So, all right, guys, I'm getting off here and calling her tonight. Been fun, been real, and I appreciate all of you. And we'll see you next time.